I mean, he has the number. We live together.
Oh,
so,
God.
I mean, he has my cell, you know. He has my house number.
Now, do you own your house or do you rent?
I rent.
It's time to look for a new place to live. I mean, really. And you don't need to do a lot of explaining to your fiance other than that. You're about to get married and you want to, fresh start.
Okay. I mean...
As far as your job, there's no way getting around this. You've dug a terrible, terrible grave for yourself. And your fiance is going to find out. And so is your job.
Artist Exchange.
The Artist Exchange. The Artist Exchange. The Artist Exchange.
The Artist Exchange.
The Artist Exchange Live.
The Artist Exchange. The Artist Exchange.
The Artist Exchange.
Welcome. Thank you for tuning into the Artist Exchange Radio, brought to you by TheExposedRadio.com. I am your host, Hollywood, and we have our co-host, Sweet Baby.
Hello, and happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. The mic? This one? Okay, sorry about that. First thing I've been wanting to talk about is I just do want to take the time out, to send my prayers and to the families that was lost in Hurricane Harvey.
Yes.
And it's crazy how things happen and tragedies happen at the same time. But as you can see that even though like they saying that how America is divided and whatnot, but you can see how it's bringing people together because they like once someone lost everything, it's like that's when everybody want to come together and let's be a team, let's work together, let's do this and let's do that. And I believe sometimes before you get to that situation, that's how it should already be. Mm-hmm. But it's just crazy how so many people lost so much, and it hurts just to see that them actually going through that.
Yes, definitely prayers and love and positive energy going out to the families down in Houston, Texas, who've been affected by Hurricane Harvey. I can't imagine going through a catastrophic event like that, and that's exactly what it is. It's devastation.
Yes.
And you don't know where to start to help. You don't know where to start to pick up the pieces, and just prayers and love going out to everybody affected and everybody's families. Yes. Affected by the storm. Yes.
Also, it's just like because when I was just watching everything that was going on, and my heart was just like aching, and I'm like, I want to do something to help, I mean, everybody's giving donations and whatnot. And I feel as though, like, yeah, I'll give a donation, but I believe I can do more than just give a donation. So I took it upon myself to actually just reach out to, trying to reach out to get there. So I reached out to American Red Cross, and they actually gave me a call back. So I'm actually going through the process. They're doing a background check and everything like that. And they told me, like, what kind of place I will be staying in if I get there. They'll fly me out. I'll probably be there for about 2 weeks to a month. Okay. Just trying to help out, because I want to be there because I want to help, I believe I can just do something more.
Right, be hands-on. Yeah. And actually seeing the results of your efforts being put in. I can appreciate, I respect that.
Yes.
That's incredible.
So, how was your week, Miss Sweet Baby?
My week was busy. We're counting down the clock to the Sticky Bun Festival.
Okay.
And we've been, tying up our loose ends and getting everything ready for that. If you've been listening, you know that the Sticky Bun Festival is swiftly approaching. It is next week, September 9th, 2017, at the Why Not Lot in the heart of Station North. That's at North and Charles Street. It is also the 3rd anniversary after party of the Artist Exchange. Nate has been doing this now for 3 years, and he'll be hosting our event. There will be sticky buns there. Yes, there will be sticky buns. It's a free event, but do bring your money because there will be merchandise to purchase. There will be food to purchase, but there will be free entertainment, art to purchase, art to see, poets, music, DJs. Just come out. It's a family-friendly event. Come and enjoy yourself at the 1st annual Sticky Bun Festival, brought to you by Appreciate the Arts.
Yes. Please be there because we gonna be there, and you don't want to miss out on this wonderful event. Also, just want to give a little shout out to my bro Theron Fowler. It's his birthday, so giving a shout out to you, bro.
And, happy birthday.
Right. Also, I called in yesterday because for Love LaDon and her show, and shout outs to her. She had, one of her topics was depression in the church, and like that really stuck with me because like I really didn't catch everything because it was like I caught it in the middle. But I just wanted to put my input because I remember I was saying, as far as when it's depression in the church, and they was talking about how the leaders, they're saying they don't tell it how it really is.
Right.
And I believe not all the leaders, but some leaders, they sugarcoat a lot of things, and they don't, to me, like for certain things, and like for someone suffering from depression in the church, and they actually try to go up to that leader or whoever's like the head of it, everything, they try to talk to them, but they're not actually giving the words that they need or they need to hear, because they probably speaking from self or whatnot, and not really understanding the situation. And sometimes I believe that if someone's come to you and and they suffer from this, like if you don't have the answer right then and there, I believe like your pastor or someone should say, hold on, let me pray, let me talk to God about this, and then I can come back to you with something, And it's sad sometimes because it's a lot of people that suffer from depression in church, because I was one of those people.
Right.
And I used to go to church and I'd be like, man, I got so much going on in my life. Not really paying attention. Like I'm in the right place to release how I feel, but just how it's self-infliction.
Right.
We just like,
Right. I am not a religious or church going person. I never have been, but so I'm going to not give my opinion on that, but I do agree that church is a place where followers and believers should be able to come to get a direction and seek help. That's what church is about, is seeking help in finding your direction for yourself and whatever it is you believe in. So I agree. I think that maybe there should be, because depression in the Black community is rampant, and a lot of people don't acknowledge it, and a lot of people turn to religion the wrong way to solve it. There is still work to be put in, along with your prayers and along with whatever it is you believe in. And I believe that it's a topic. Thankfully, I've noticed that in the past few years, it has become more to the forefront. Depression and mental health issues have become less taboo for people to discuss, and people have been more open and honest about being suicidal and being depressed, and the things that are going on with them. And I think it's necessary to begin healing within our community.
Yes. Also, like I've been going through a lot this week, and I've been seeing like a couple of friends who've been going through a lot too. And I hate seeing a friend down and whatnot. And it hurts sometimes. Like we go through these things, but it's for a reason. And what I wrote on my Facebook page today, I woke up saying, don't give up. That's just admitting defeat. Like, we learn from the struggle, so when the test comes again, we'll know the answers.
Right. Mm.
And I understand, like, people, I don't know whoever you are out there, like, if you're really going through something and you feel as though, like, you really, like, can't grasp anything, you just feel like just giving up and just throwing in a towel. Don't, Like, there's so much more, and that's what the enemy want us to do. He always want us to give up. He always don't want us to go through with what we said we was going to go through, because, he comes to steal, kill, and destroy and try to take everything from us that we go forward in. But, you know what I'm saying, just, hold that fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you stay strong and you just keep believing and having the faith, and no matter what you believe in or whatnot, just don't give up, because, that's not what we do. We started the race for a reason. So that's what we got to remember, that why we started this race. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I agree. And people wonder what the meaning of life is. Life is about living. Right. And that's it. Life is about living your best life, is learning your lessons and passing those lessons on, and passing that legacy on to the people who are in your life. Not necessarily your children, but just the people who you've grown attached to, who've grown attached to you. And that's my whole thing. And I do suffer from depression. I do suffer from anxiety. Even now, like, I've amazed myself at being able to do a radio show, because right. It's something that I still go through and deal with on a daily basis. Right. And I think that that growth is important, and recognizing recognizing it for what it is a very important step in moving forward.
Yes.
So,
like, it reminds me, like, one time I remember I was with a group. I'm not gonna say exactly what kind of group. I mean, it wasn't a bad group, but I remember I was just going through a lot, and I was just started writing it down, how I felt, and finally I was like, you know what? This is supposed to be the group I go to. We all talk and we express how we feel. And I remember I read to them what I wrote down, and it was really bothering me how I felt. So like, after I finished read everything I had wrote, they laughed at the end. And I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all supposed to be the ones I'm coming to. This is supposed to be this group where we can actually express ourselves and we can let it out how we feel. And then at the end, y'all laugh at what I wrote. So, like, ever since then, I was, like, always in the shell. Like, I wouldn't express to people, like, you know what, man? Like, forget it. All they're going to do is just laugh at me, and then I'm not going to even actually worry about it, So, like, but now I'm a stronger, better person.
right.
I learn from it, and, just learning to self-motivate, because I'm learning, like, every day I'm thinking of a new plan or, like, a new way of a strategy of success.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just pretty much trying to stay focused and just keep my grind going.
Yes to success.
Yeah.
I'm in that same boat. I'm in a place now where everybody I think about how I can make my life better with this connection.
Right.
And is it a form of selfishness? I'm not sure. Like, I'm very, like, I guess, existential. Like, I'm always asking these questions about life, and is this wrong? Is this right? And so I'm still finding my way, but everybody that I meet, I try to think about how, they could fit into my success story.
Right.
So.
Yep, and we'll be right back to you after this commercial break on the Artist Exchange Radio. I am your host, Hollywood, and our co-host, Sweet Baby.
Hey.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
I don't like stuff in my mouth. It's after what you was talking about.
It's in this commercial closing.
No, seriously, I don't. I'm a germaphobe. Everything on your body is dirty.
Everything.
So I'm damn sure I ain't gonna put it in my mouth. That's probably why I'm single. Thank you.
Is there a lies button?
Somebody slapped me on my face with one before. I had to get up and go wash my face. I was done. I said, how dare you? You filthy ass animal. Get the hell out of my house. It was a problem. Because it's like, clearly, you don't remember when I met you, I checked your teeth.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement. Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know they're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step.
You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can. You need to start pushing yourself. Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life. Hurry up! Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-66 888-848-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back to the Artist Exchange Radio. I'm your host, Hollywood. We have our co-host, Sweet Baby.
Hey.
Like before we left to a commercial, we were just talking about like the things we was going through and like, you know, just challenges that we face in life and how, you know, just pretty much to stay motivated and how to keep things going. And before before we came back on, we were just talking about like, have you ever like you sat there and you just studied something like, okay, I'm going to get this speech together. I'm just going to sit there like, I got it. I got this speech. You know, I'm going to say it this way and I'm going to say it that way. And next thing you know, when it's time for that speech or to talk to that person, like your whole mind just go blank.
Yes, I actually did it the other day. I sat all day and thought about everything that I was going to say. And I'm going to say it like this and I'm going to say it like that. And this is how it's going to be and just breathe and relax. And then when I got to the place where I needed to say it, I kind of froze up. Then I started sweating. Like that's one of the reasons that I keep a fan on me, and I will break it out like it's cute or whatever. But that's a part of my like. That's one of my it's a coping mechanism that I break out with this because I will start sweating due to my anxiety. Like I'm starting to sweat right now, even just talking about it. Like revealing, like that's a big reveal for me, and like I will break it out, and it's something to do so that I'm not shaking and rocking, and it's also making me not sweat. Right. So yeah, I had to like break out my fan and start like fanning myself, trying to get myself together. But yeah, it's it's something I feel like that needs to be discussed. Right. Amongst our community because you know it's nothing to be ashamed of. Right. You know, it's like we hold so much back, and I feel as though like sometimes like we feel as though like I shouldn't say this or I shouldn't say that because we're nervous or how someone might feel or how they might betray. Like, oh my goodness, they think like that, or why would they say something like that? But you never know. Like the words we say can actually help somebody. It can help somebody move forward, or if they're going through that struggle, just by expressing like just our testimony of what we went through. Right. You know, they can be like, oh my goodness, you know what? I was just going through that. You just helped me so much. So, you know, sometimes, our nerves do get the best of us. But, you know, it's time to pretty much break out that shell. Yes. And, you know, just pretty much let your wings go ahead and just spread. Because it's actually, you can help somebody and you not even know it. And sometimes you don't even have to be actually in their face to actually help them. They can just hear you, like pretty much over radio or anything. Like when people listen to pastors or they listen to motivational speakers, they're not physically in front of them, but they listening. You know what I'm saying? And just by giving that ear or just saying those words can actually change somebody's lives tremendously. And you only get one take in life. Right. And I try to keep that in mind. And the other day, Shinya, I believe she's been a guest on the show. Shinya posted, you know, the way to, is basically in a nutshell, to be your best self. And that's how you be your best and your kindest self. And I actually said, you know, I recently stopped doing that as much, but it has caused me, like, I feel a lot of guilt behind it, because even though, you know, fundamentally I haven't done wrong things, it is a sense of guilt because I know that I could have made different choices and better choices, but I didn't. I made selfish choices. And you know, it's a thing. Life is a thing to navigate around. Like, you know, you go through these ups and downs, but you only get one take. Yes. And if you make a mistake, you know, you fix it in the moment. Right. When you get it, like when you can, every moment is just that, is the moment, because you're not promised the next. You're not promised your next breath. You're not promised the next day. Right. So, you know, you live in that moment for what it is. Yes. And I'm learning that as I go along. Right. It's like trial and error, pretty much. Like, we go through trials and tribulations. It's inevitable. We're going to go through it, period. And like you said, like, you know, it's how we take it. And like depending on which trial and tribulation we go through, pretty much it's like, you know, let's don't just jump and react. You know, let's think it through. You know what I'm saying? And then you make your best judgment like that. Yeah, we all fell short. You know what I'm saying? And like, I know I fell short on a lot of things, and so I'm like, I can't say I regret, but it happened. But it made me who I am today. But also I learned from it, and I learned from the mistakes, so I can correct them the next time they come around. And so that you can have the story to help somebody else with, like you were saying, you know, a little earlier, that, you know, your experiences. I really believe that that's what life is to live and have these experiences so that you can pass them along to the people around you.
Yes. And it's a lot, too. And it's good to pass it along because we actually helping the next person come up.
Right.
And it's a lot of artists that get out there and, you know what I'm saying, and they really forget where they come from. You know what I'm saying? They won't come back. Like one point in time, I remember when Mario made it big when he was going to Milford Mill and whatnot. And then once he went to Jersey, he was like, oh, you know what? Forget Baltimore. It's all about Jersey. I'm like, yo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why would you even say that? You know, this is where you from. You know, these are people that helped you get on. And that's what trips me out sometimes when I be seeing people that get there and not knowing that the only reason why you're there is because of us.
Right. The hometown support.
Right. We're the ones that's supporting you. We don't want like, yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people keep forgetting, and it's not like they have the talent, but you can have the talent, but if you don't got nobody there saying, like, you know, cheering you on or interested in what you're doing, then what moves are you really making? Right. Are you actually helping them out by what you're saying or whatnot? I don't know. It's just life.
That's
pretty much. It's just life. You know, but I like what you said. Like, you know, we got to live sometime. Every day. Like, life is definitely a gift. Yes. And a lot of people do take it for granted, but the ones who don't, just like you said, just enjoy it, you know? Don't make it so stressful, because, you know, you can make your own life stressful just by your mind alone.
I do it every day. I'm doing it right now. Like, right now, even as we talk about this, like, I'm not even right in this moment. I'm here, but I'm like, I'm thinking about a whole bunch of other stuff, you know, so, yeah, I agree. It's in you know, that's the root of anxiety. That's what that is. And I made a post on Facebook, I believe it was yesterday, and it was about narcissism and anxiety and how they're correlated or related, and does one come from the other, and is it a cyclical type of thing? Right. So, you know, I do think that anxiety is a form of narcissism because, you know, you get to thinking, oh, what is this? But like, what is somebody saying or thinking about you? And they're like, these people ain't think. Like, I try to tell myself, ain't nobody thinking about you. Like,
ain't nobody thinking that way. Like, are you sure? Like, there's more to the story than just his facial expression. Right.
So, you know, it's something that I think about a lot. Right. So, and then somebody said that, somebody said fear leads to anxiety more than anything. And I said fear is anxiety. Like, that's what anxiety is. It's a fear. It's a fear that, you know, of anything. And I believe they're one and the same.
Right.
So.
Right, and fear, like you said, fear is an anxiety, but the best thing we can do is actually just face those fears. Yep. And that's how we can overcome them every day, as long as we face those fears. But we'll get right back to you after this commercial break on the Artist Exchange Radio. I'm your co-host, Hollywood, and our co-host, Sweet Baby.
Man, it is what it is. Man, it is what it is. Well, it is what it is.
This fly T Miles, also known as Tyree Miles, and Mr. Miles the writer.
Hip Hop K, check us out every Friday on Be Exposed Radio at 9/11.
Coming to y'all soon.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
There's a rumor going around that Tyler Perry and Oprah are beefing. Well, let me tell you about this. Tyler, told Oprah, bitch, if you don't have my money, we're going to have a problem. Ooh. Oprah said, what is the problem? Ooh. You said if I don't have your money, there was going to be a problem. So Oprah is standing her ground like, bitch, I'm in charge. Yeah, you know, you may have a $250 million studio over there that you film all your shows and movies and stuff on, but I have the empire. That's what Oprah said.
Oh, these are her exact words. Allegedly.
I made this up. But
allegedly.
I made it all up. But there was a rumor that they were beefing. But Tyler confirms that they don't have any issues. So it says it was recently reported on the rumors that was swirling that the twosome were on the outs. over constructive criticism over Perry's show. Well, I got some constructive criticism, and we can be on the outs, Tyler, and I don't give a damn, because I'm going to make a promo out of this anyway and share it to your page. I need the scenes on Have and Have-Nots to be like 5% shorter, each one. I want you to watch an episode of The Young and the Restless, because this is supposed to be a soap opera. No one's dialogue on The Young and the Restless is like this.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
Hey, there's my son. You've been in your room all morning.
Hey, Dad.
Matt, what's wrong with your voice?
There is nothing wrong with my voice.
Oh, well, it's just sort of.
I have been playing my video games and electronic games for so many hours.
Uh-huh. Well, it sounds like it might be time for you to take a break, or...
Hello, Dad.
Susan?
I have been watching TV and text messaging all morning. Yay, electronics. Yay, yay, yay.
Guys, I think it's about time to get in the car and take a little trip. Maybe see some trees, some green things.
What are these green things you speak of?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Get out to the forest and discover the wonders of nature with your family, just like Blue, Jewel, and the whole Rio flock.
Let the kids connect to their roots. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah! Woo-hoo!
Let's rock this jungle!
Woo!
Fresh air.
What a glorious morning!
Clean water.
Woohoo! Woo!
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back to the Artist Exchange Radio. I am your host, Hollywood. We have our co-host,
Sweet Baby. Hey, hey.
Also, we have our special guest in here, Jay Somerville. Oh, where's your mic? Here you go, right here.
Oh, sorry.
We have our special guest, Somerville, and our today's topic is about Artrepreneurship, part 2. So, you can go ahead and give the world, let them introduce yourself,
Hey everyone, my name is Jayzie. Everyone knows me as Jayzie Baby. My photos online are as_is_photos, so please be sure to look and follow and like. And, yeah.
Okay. So, just tell us a little bit, as far as your artwork is.
Oh, wow. First off, I love photography simply because I feel as though it's not about catching that $1 million smile. It's about capturing that most special moment.
You can come closer to the mic a little bit.
Is that better?
Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I feel like it's not all about catching that $1 million smile. It's about capturing and recreating that moment, whether joyful, sorrow, doesn't necessarily matter. It's just recreating the moment.
Right.
That's why I do it.
I definitely feel you on photography because that's one thing I do actually love. I love photography, and sometimes I just be sitting there driving and I be like, you know what? That is so beautiful.
You can just pull over the side of the road, start taking pictures.
Snap.
Listen, I've been in the middle of nowhere, like, oh, it's so nice. Picture. Oh, look at that picture. Oh, traffic. Let me move.
When did you realize that photography? When did you realize that you had an eye for photography?
Growing up, my mother took pictures of everything, and back then to me it wasn't photography, it was just taking pictures. She captured every moment possible. Oh, the children are playing and they're talking and they're walking, picture. And then later on down the line I realized that is much more to it because I was on a flight on my way to Boston for a school trip, and the sky was the most prettiest thing I've ever saw. The clouds looked like it was forming a face, and then the sun behind it was like hair or something. Oh, I loved it. And then from then I've been chasing just that feeling of happiness.
Right. So did you take any pictures of the past eclipse?
No, I was at work.
Oh Oh.
I know.
Okay.
I was at work on a double, actually.
On a double?
On a double.
What do you do, if you mind me asking?
I'm security, boss of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, have you actually, as far as your photography, have you... Oh, we have a caller. Oh, you can put on your headphones.
Oh, wow.
Hello? Okay, they hung up. If you would like to call in, just give us a call at 410-702-5657. 410-702-5657. Yes, we do love when our callers do call in. Yes. I remember when I first really started doing photography, or actually just started learning. I remember I was sitting I was on set and I was just looking and I was like, wow, you know, how I'm seeing the angles and how I'm seeing how the camera motion will move and the aperture and just the color grading of it. I'm like, man, that would be beautiful. And actually, you know, I just started fooling around with small cameras, and I used to do a lot through my phone. I was doing editing pictures, taking pictures
love Photoshop
and whatnot.
Express. I live by it.
Yes, and I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, let me capture this shot. And then, you know how you be on worst trick, like, I don't think that look good. I don't know about this. Should I post this picture or? But after a while, you know, I started falling more and more in love with it. Like you said, it's more than just taking a picture, because it's capturing everything. It's just that moment,
a real life connection to it. Definitely.
Are you one of those photographers who, because I would love to get into photography. I can't afford the equipment right now, so I'm a cell phone photographer.
Yes, you can.
But are you one of those photographers where I'm a person that I'll get on the street, I'll get in the ground to get that shot that I want?
Listen,
are you one of those?
Yes, most definitely. I've hung out of a sunroof on 83 while someone was doing about 100 taking pictures of the cars. When I tell you I want that shot, I'm getting that shot.
Right.
I do not play no games.
Let's take about 300 pictures and all right, that's the one.
Right.
The one. After 300 pictures, that 300 the first one that's the picture right there.
I think I take perhaps most events I do between 300 to 500 pictures, easy.
Right.
And then I only end up giving the client maybe about 30 or 40.
Right.
And then I'm a picture hoarder. I don't like deleting my pictures. I love my pictures, no matter how distorted they might look. It's like, dang, that looks really good.
Right.
I keep everything.
You ever actually go back to your pictures I didn't notice that before? You'll go back and you see something new about the picture that you took?
Yes and no. I go back to my pictures and think about where I was back then to where I am now, and the amount of progress you see. It's amazing. That's another thing too. I love keeping photos. I have photos from 2009 up until now, and you can tell a huge difference from
It's okay.
Sorry, from the depth of field to the low contrast. You can just see a complete difference. I love it.
Right. Now, did you go to school for photography?
Going to school for photography now.
Oh, what school you go to?
University of Baltimore.
University?
Graduate December 2018. I'm sorry, 2017. December 18th, 2017.
Okay,
yes.
so that's around the corner.
Listen, when I tell you I'm going to run across that stage, I might even electric slide. I'm ready.
And you know what? I'm going to be there just so I can record and take a picture.
Thank you. I need someone there just to, because I might fall. I'm just holding a bowl like so I might fall, but I need that picture though. It's me a good shot. You just
I can get you. I can do a rapid shot.
That'll be dope. Yes. Matter of fact, you can hold my Canon. Listen, just shoot away. I don't even mind. I don't care.
Okay. What kind of camera do you use?
Canon T3i and Canon T6.
Okay.
I love Canon. I feel as though it makes you. It's not just about taking the picture. It makes you manipulate the camera. You know what I mean? Now Nikon is fine. It's cool. Not knocking anyone, but Nikon is user friendly. Right. Canon, you have to really get inside and use your manual and manual focus and get that shot perfect.
Right, because if I understand a lot of people use autofocus and whatnot.
Autofocus is good if you're just
fooling around.
Basically, yeah. But if you want that specific shot, manual focus in manual or TV mode, you capture it perfectly.
Yes. So, far as do you have any upcoming projects or anything you're trying to do with for your photography?
Actually, I do. I'm hoping to sometime soon be in the Afro paper. I've been taking tons of photos, and I'm really heavily into this black and white Lost Souls graveyard type of series. So I've been trying to reach out to them and see if I could just perhaps put a couple in there just because, but fingers crossed, so waiting to see what happens.
Okay. What was I about to say? Oh, goodness. The whole question just left my mind.
That's what photography does. It just makes you so happy, so elated.
far as where do you see yourself when you like, how far do you see yourself going, as far as when you take your pictures, like magazine catalog, the front of In Vogue, like I took this.
Honestly, I want to be everywhere. Discovery Channel, Vogue, someone's billboard as they're walking down the street on the side of a bus. I want to be everywhere because I feel as though no venue is big enough. I need to be out there all over the universe. I just want to be there forever.
You come to the Sticky Bun Festival, September 9th.
Yes.
You know?
September 9th, tell me more.
September 9th, the Sticky Bun Festival is September 9th. It's going to be at the Why Not Lot. It's presented by Appreciate the Arts, an organization I started with Tina B. and Kay Burris, who is also working with MS Baltimore. We will be throwing our first annual Sticky Bun Festival. There will be sticky buns there. It's an arts festival. All types of artists, photographers, painters, visual artists. There will be poets. Yes, there will be poets there. There will be food vendors there. We merchandise vendors there. DJ, music. Like it's a really good time. It's our like presentation of Appreciate the Arts to the world.
Yes, I'm here for that. Yes, come on through.
It's family friendly. Hosted by Nate, our host of the Artist Exchange. He'll be hosting the Sticky Bun Festival, and it's the 3rd anniversary of his show, The Artist Exchange. So please do come out. Bring the camera.
Yes, I'm bringing.
Bring the camera.
Absolutely,
it's going to be a good time.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, it's going to be good music, everything.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What kind of camera do you have?
I have a Canon 60D.
Nice. That's the next camera I want. I want that camera so bad.
I was thinking about selling mine because I want to switch over to a GH5.
Okay.
But at the same time, I can't really just let Canon
Can't let go
like
of your
that.
Roots. You have to stay true to your roots. So get that. Oh, I'm sorry. Keep that, and then still get your new camera.
True. And also, I like the way it shoots. You know, plus I'm still learning it. I'm learning all this stuff, and it's like my real first baby. You know what I'm
I understand completely. We should go shooting sometime. What do you like to shoot?
I shoot everything, like you name it. I shoot still life, buildings, people walking, just regular life.
Okay.
Like also, I do a lot of filming with it as well. So.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
That's the main thing I do. I do acting full time, and I do.
Really, that is so cool.
I'm a filmmaker on the side.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That sounds awesome. We should go out and shoot. Definitely. While you shoot your still life, I'll be outside shooting caterpillars and trees and moving snails for whatever reason.
Right. As long as you don't get close to no spiders, I'm good.
You don't like spiders? I love spiders.
See, I'll take a picture with a zoom lens with a spider.
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
That's about it. You won't see me get close.
I took this one picture of a spider. I was at Black Raven Reservoir, and I rolled past and I saw the most gorgeous sunset above the water ever, and it just was like, oh my gosh. So I pulled over really quickly, forgot to use my blinker of course, and I got out and it was this really huge spider.
Right.
The back of it was like a grayish white color, and then the legs set forward like this. It was a huge spider. And I was right beside taking pictures, and it didn't bother me. I was like, oh, it's so cute. I want a new pet.
A new pet? Oh, no. Keep that where it's at.
It was really cute, though.
I took a picture of a spider. I was at Jackal Island, off the coast of Georgia.
Okay.
And then on this island, they have these banana spiders. And I lie you not, this banana spider is about like this big.
I am here for it. Yes.
And insisting, I'm looking at it, the web, and I'm looking at the banana. Like, if you running and not paying attention in front of you, you're going to run straight smack into it. And they just sit there and just look at you the whole time. Just wait for you. Like, I'm just waiting for you to touch my web. Come on, just touch my web so I can just go ahead and bring you in on camera. I was just testing to see how powerful the spider was. So I grabbed this stick and I put it to the web and whatnot. And it hit the stick, and I felt the stick vibrate. So I was like, no,
okay.
This is not the.
So you play with the spider, and he should let you know. Stop.
Oh, yeah, he's like, look, bro.
Oh, all right.
I'm the one right here. I wear Timberland boots and hoodies out here. You know what I'm saying?
You caught the spider in New York, okay?
right. Like, you come over here, and you see this problem. Like, you know what? You're right. You got that. But I didn't mess with the spider. I just went to the water.
They don't really freak me out. It's when I see someone's child playing with a snake that I instantly lose focus. Right. I don't take no pictures, and I go the opposite direction. I do not do snakes at all. And I saw this really pretty yellow and white one around a child's neck. I was like, it's so intriguing but so scary, so I left.
You know, that's funny because you say about snakes. I be sitting here looking on Facebook when I be surfing sometimes, and I be seeing these big, giant boa constrictors.
Not at all.
They be having to sit right next to their kid.
Not at all. Absolutely not. Give me 7 pit bulls and we are good to go, okay?
You know, it was funny because I saw, it's like the child and the snake was just sitting there watching TV. I'm like, yo, look at this. And I heard that if snakes, I don't, like, they say it's true, snakes sitting lay next to you and if not biting you, they actually sizing you up.
For dinner later on. Absolutely.
So I'm sitting here like, do y'all know what this snake doing to your child? He like, you know what, he go around 9 o'clock, I'll be ready to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll have some gravy.
Nope, not at all. Snakes are off limits in every aspect. I will not get near a snake.
Right.
Not at all. Heebie-jeebies.
True. Besides photography, outside of that, like, what other things do you like to do?
Massage therapy.
Massage therapy?
Yes, I feel as though I see with my hands. I'm all about texture. So I'm really heavily into photography and massage. That's like my 2 ultimate reasons why I'm here.
Okay. So tell us more about your massage therapy. You know, I had to put in the schedule, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Let me know. I'll come to you. I don't even know where to start. I do it because I love the way you look afterwards. I love the way you smile, you breathe better, or you feel after that.
Right,
you know what I mean? It's something where you can connect with someone else's energy throughout a massage while they're perhaps asleep or dozed off and you're just so heavily into it. But yet you guys still connecting and their body responds and you're doing your thing and it's just like a healthy flow. Right. I love it.
I remember I have stories for a lot of stuff. I remember getting this massage and it was actually called the Health House in Security Square Mall.
Okay.
And I went in there and they sat down and they massaged me. I'm sitting there like, okay, this is pretty good. So I'm sitting there, they finished massaging me. I don't know what happened, but I felt this energy of happiness. Like, I feel happy. Like, what in the world? I need to get this like, every day.
I think I know where this is going.
Oh my goodness. My back felt good. I was just like, yes. And then one time I remember I got a massage and I fell asleep. I got mad. I was like, bro, I don't even remember you doing anything.
That's a good thing. That means that your body was in the ultimate relaxation mode and it was being, received. I'm sorry, it was receiving what was being given. So that was a great thing.
Right. And I'm just like, okay.
As long as you don't be one of the ones who fart throughout the whole entire massage and you're knowingly doing, I'm getting a massage, I'm going to fart. Really? Okay.
But we'll be right back after this commercial break on the Artist Exchange Radio. I am your host, Hollywood, and we have a co-host, Sweet Baby. I'll be right back.
Check out this flashback from the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
That's the biggest thing is just empowerment. Just get off of the begging line. Just be proud and just get our pride and our dignity back because as a child, we're taught how to go and beg for a job. Our parents, they literally taught us how to make sure you pull your pants up. Me, I'm 6'7", so I'm a bigger man. I was always taught how to not be threatening or intimidate people when I go into different interviews or different scenarios. And so we're literally taught how to condition ourselves, condition our speech, everything in order to go and beg these people for a job because we know when we walk in the door, I have to tear down 10 stereotypes before I get past hello. So we need to eliminate that. And we need to eliminate that, and the way that we do that is employing ourselves and employing our brothers and sisters. And so that's our mission, is group economics, uplift ourselves, because I can't empower anyone until I empower myself, and change from just being willing because it's in my heart and my passion to see my people succeed and see us do better and change the social order because I know that we are not supposed to be on bottom. I understand who I was. I know I didn't fall out of the sky and land on a plantation. So when you have knowledge of self and you know who you are and what you come from, it's frustrating more than anything to see us in this position.
Tune into the Artist Exchange every Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. live on BigExposedRadio.com.
There's a rumor going around that Tyler Perry and Oprah are beefing. Well, let me tell you about this. Tyler, okay, told Oprah, bitch, if you don't have my money, we're going to have a problem. Ooh. Oprah said, What is the problem?
Ooh.
You said if I don't have your money, there was going to be a problem. So Oprah is standing her ground like, bitch, I'm in charge.
Yeah,
you know, you may have a $250 million studio over there that you film all your shows and movies and stuff on, but I have the empire. That's what Oprah said.
Oh, these are her exact words. Allegedly.
I made this up. But
allegedly.
I made it all up. But there was a rumor that they were beefing. But Tyler confirms that they don't have any issues. So it says it was recently reported on the rumors that was swirling that the twosome were on the outs over constructive criticism over Perry's show. Well, I got some constructive criticism, and we can be on the outs, Tyler, and I don't give a damn, because I'm going to make a promo out of this anyway and share it to your page. I need the scenes on Have and Have-Nots to be like 5% shorter, each one. I want you to watch an episode of The Young and the Restless, because this is supposed to be a soap opera. No one's dialogue on The Young and the Restless is like this. You don't have to talk about the random plant in the corner for 25 minutes on one damn scene.
They talk about random plants. It was a blood stain on the floor for 5 episodes. I can't take it. We need to kick this up. I'm sorry. I love the Have and the Have-Nots, and I continue to watch it in its 5th season, but I get so mad.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back to the Artist Exchange Radio. I'm your host, Hollywood. We have our co-host, Sweet Baby. Hey. Also, our special guest, would you go ahead and introduce yourself again to the world?
Hey everyone, I'm Jayzie, baby.
Okay, you heard it, Jayzie, baby. You can go ahead, if you have it, you can give out your social media so that people can follow you and keep up with your work.
Yes, definitely. On IG, I am is_photos. On Twitter, I am at Jayzie Shoots. That's JZIESHOOTS. And on Facebook, it is JZIE_B_photography. So be sure to like, love, share, do whatever. That's fine. Please and thank you.
Yes, and Miss Jayzie, I was just sitting here thinking, like, we keep crossing paths. I think that means that we should work together.
Absolutely. Listen, the universe is bringing us together for a reason.
Repeatedly, like, I added you on Facebook, and then, like, that same week I met you in person. Like, wait a minute, I just added you on Facebook. And then we met again in passing, and then now here you are on the show. So I'm thinking that's the universe putting us together.
So
like, y'all need to do something.
Your energy is always so magnetic, so it's just pulling me in, and we're going to work together and promote and do everything else.
But Appreciate the Arts again. Sticky Bun Festival is September 9th, 2017. That's next Saturday from 4 to 8 at the Why Not lot, and we will be working with Baltimore's Ceasefire Initiative. And through peaceful truces, Ceasefire's mission overall is to eradicate violence and promote positivity within Baltimore City. With open arms, Appreciate the Arts Baltimore is proud to stand behind such a positive organization. Guest Darnell Wharton will speak on the longevity of Ceasefire at the Sticky Bun Festival. Come out and learn how you can help with the mission. The next Ceasefire initiative will be November 3rd through November 5th. The last one, it did bring peace. It brought people together. I won't say that it was not a success, because I feel like it was, in spite of, the incidents that did occur that weekend. But there was an overall peace throughout the city. So again, the next Ceasefire is November 3rd through November 5th. Come out to the Sticky Bun Festival and hear Darnell Wharton speak about the initiative and the goals and just what we're trying to do as a community.
Yes. And that's the good thing about the ceasefire. And violence need to stop altogether. Baltimore is big but small at the same time, if that makes sense. And it's like so much going on, and it's like the circle, like, to me, like, seem like Baltimore is a family member always somewhere. So you really never know who, when the people are attacking everybody, you could actually be, you might be shooting your cousin and not even know it. You know what I'm saying? And I believe is that the ceasefire is definitely appropriate. And like, I wish people just cease fire every day, you know, and just flourish.
That is true. I think a lot of people not necessarily understanding what it's about as far as the ceasefire, because a lot of young kids that I encounter on a daily basis, they just think of it as another meme or something. Don't really take that much seriousness into it at all, which is absolutely sad. They don't know any better.
Right. Yes, also, I'm sorry. We also have another special guest in here, Mr. Sherman. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay. Thank you guys for having me. Good day and good evening. I go by the name Mr. Charmin, a.k.a. Mr. No Stressing. Coming through, if not, why not? And I guess this is the Artist Exchange, sorry.
It's cool. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I grew up in Nigeria, West Africa. People don't know about that. I came here when I was 12. I'm 23 right now. I'm a college student at Coppin State University. So when I saw the pen in front of me, I was like, oh, who went here? I was like, which is pretty cool. I'm a musician / freelance photographer. So I've worked so I worked with I've been blessed with the opportunity to work with people like Wale, 7th Streeter, and French Montana, and Conscience. So they would couples, they would have like events, or like a homecoming show, and then I'll be one of the photographers who gets to go backstage and do all that stuff and work with them and take that pictures and do the photo ups and all that stuff. So and then as a musician, I just like music, period. Okay, like what kind of music? Do you have a specific genre that you like to mess around with, or is it just all music, just in general? I like all music, just in, first of all, gospel music, and then second, I'm an Afrobeat artist. So Afrobeat's kind of like West African music or African music base. Okay. So was you taking photography and music before you came over to America, and when you was in Nigeria? In Nigeria, my dad put me and my there's 5 of us, the first 3 boys, in music school, and then music teacher was like, okay, everybody pick an instrument. My older brother picked the piano, I picked the drums, and my brother after me picked the drums, and then I picked up piano from my older brother, and then when we came to America, I picked up guitar in high school, and then I picked up singing too in that process. Okay, so we got a singer in the building, you know what I'm saying, and a drummer. Okay, you could probably, get on the table and practically sing a song, and something like that. But also, that's good that you also you say you're a photographer, because she's a photographer as well. We was actually just talking about photography.
Photography is life.
It is.
Yes. So, like, what made you draw interest into photography and wanting to take the picture?
The story behind my photography is kind of like really, really funny. One day, my uncle, I think for my birthday, my uncle got me a cyber shot point and shoot, and he was like, "Oh yeah, happy birthday!" I was like, "Cool." A camera. I didn't know what I was going to do with it, so I just kind of like took it. One day I was at home, and I got into like a corner of my house, and I shut all the doors, and I turned on the lights off, and I had this pen that had a light at the tip of it, and I had my camera set like this, and it was all dark, and I just put the light, and I took the picture, and it was like a really dope, like crazy half-lit eye picture. I was like,
so it's like two-faced, like,
yeah.
Okay.
It's like one of like this horror movie label poster stuff. And I was like, oh my goodness. I'm a photographer. Yeah.
Photos, right?
Exactly. After since then, I've just been taking pictures.
Right.
So that was how it started, and then I took photography in class, and from there it progressed from one shot to another, and I got my first camera, which was a Canon T5i.
Listen, Canon is the
I'm trying to tell you, this Canon
is
where it's at.
Absolutely.
If you're listening, Canon, how about some sponsorship? Hey, it's a bunch of photographers who love your equipment.
Absolutely.
Right.
Shout out to Canon.
Right. We'll be right back after this commercial break on the Artist Exchange Radio. I'm your host, Hollywood, co-host,
Sweet Baby.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Check out this flashback from the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
So you're your biggest asset. You have to practice self-care. Every entrepreneur has to practice self-care.
you have to release yourself from toxic situations.
Explain to us real quick, what is a toxic situation?
A toxic situation is something that will control your mind, something that hurts you, something that you have to battle. Toxic, hurt. If you're in a toxic situation, if you get hurt, if you get pain, if you get struggle, right? And if your spirit does not align correctly, that may be a toxic situation. So when I say you make that jump when your values don't align, you make decisions based on your values. And if those decisions don't align with your values, then that's when you say no.
Tune into the Artist Exchange every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday, 12 p.m.
listening to the Be Inspired Radio Show.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
They're Lord naked.
Welcome back to the Artist Exchange Radio. I am your host, Hollywood, and we have our co-host, Sweet Baby.
Hey, happy Friday, y'all.
Yes, we also have special guests in here. Jay, go ahead. Here we have another special guest,
Mr. Charming.
Mr. Charming. Yes, Mr. Charming. And we also have his little brother in here. How you say?
Ginigame.
His name is Ginigame.
Yeah.
Oh,
so, hey, bro, how you feel today, man? Good? Is he a musician as well?
Not really. He just has my guitar.
Oh, okay. Okay. But actually, I was sitting here looking at Jay's pictures and whatnot, and oh my gosh, like, I'm actually liking what I'm seeing, and
thank you.
Like, it's like the coloring and whatnot, and the actual just how she's capturing it is just amazing for real. So yes, definitely kudos to that.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
So what made you want to start doing what you do now?
You can go first. I just take it back up for you.
As far as photography go, it's a connection. I'm a little older now, so I feel as though I don't just take things with a grain of salt. When I connect with it, I wholeheartedly do. So I put my all into it, whether it's all my time, energy, effort. I put my all into it, and I've connected with photography on a much deeper level for myself personally. So
right, yeah. If you don't mind me asking, what made you get to that point? Like, is it something like you experienced, or is it something like you always just?
I got really sick some years back. Don't laugh. I had H1N1 a while back, and the doctors were saying, "Oh, it's just nothing too heavy. You'll just get a little sick and nothing like that." But I got really sick, lost a lot of weight, and my hair fell out on the sides.
Oh, man.
And I'm thinking like, "Oh my gosh, if I die, what's gonna be, remembered after me? Like, what's my legacy?"
Right.
Mind you, I was still taking pictures of myself looking horrific. I mean, I looked like it was just falling off. It looked horrible. After that, I realized that life is very much precious, and we don't take it as serious as we should.
Right. Yes, Sweet Baby, wasn't we just talking about that?
We don't, like,
before the guests came.
Amidst, like, the trials, the tribulations, life is this wonderful sticky bun.
Right.
It's a wonderful sticky bun. One side is extra sweet, the other side a little dry, but that's what life is.
Right.
Either take it by the horns and ride with it, or basically.
Pretty
so,
much,
now you just got to bite the whole thing.
Take the whole chunk off of it, you know what I'm saying?
To add on to that, the same thing that really got me into doing what I do, basically photography, most of the time it's just coincidence. Like, most of the things that I've fallen in love with were not really things I thought I would actually fall in love, just like music or being a performer or doing photography. As I said, my started photography was an accident. I took one picture and it was just like, boom.
Open the gateways.
Yeah, but the thing is, beforehand, people have been like low-key hinting at, oh yeah, you have an eye for things. I never really understood what that meant. Like, I was like, okay, cool, I guess, so cool. So, and I kind of realized, like, only if this is my work. So.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
So it's like, okay, what really drives is just your passion and your love for doing something and just making people feel something and just connecting with them. It could be from the smallest thing to the biggest thing, but that's usually what drives me and keeps me going.
Right. So like when you're actually, or both of you, when you're actually taking your pictures, what place are you mentally or like spiritually? Where does it take you as a person?
Wow. I'm mad focused. Whatever I'm trying to capture, I'm so focused on it that I'm there with it. I'm not breathing, and I'm just snapping away.
Right, like nothing else matters. It's like
absolutely not. It's
like
just me and
out.
my kind of heavy camera that I'm about to fall over with. Just hold it perfect.
Right.
Away.
Right.
For me, probably it's much more of an emotional thing. I kind of like edit and take my pictures emotionally, so that way it like someone could look at it and just be like,
That's dope.
I don't know what that is, but like something just moved in my soul.
Right.
There's this quote, I don't know who, I can't remember if it's my philosophy teacher or my photography teacher that told me. It's like, good art kind of like makes the comfortable uncomfortable and the comfortable uncomfortable. So when I know my art can do that for people, it's kind of really, I feel like I've achieved something, because coming from my background, it's really like, in the art, the kind of like the variety or the diversity of my portfolio. Because I go from portraits to like nude shoot, and like I'm still the same guy you're gonna see in the choir, so people will be like, wait, how are you in a choir and doing like nude photography? I'm just like, cause it's just art, that's just what I do.
That is dope.
Me, has nothing to do with my relationship with God or anything else. It's just, this is my work.
Right, this is what I like to do, you know. And it's crazy, some people always try to mix that up in there and whatnot, but like
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
How does it make you feel? You doing photography as well as film. Like, where's your connection? Because I know yours is perhaps extensive.
When I'm taking pictures and filming, it feels like I'm on a cloud.
Okay.
And it seems like it's nothing else around but me and that object.
Right.
And it takes me to a place where it's like emotional, but it's because I'm so in tune with it, and it's like I just try to involve my whole spirit into it, and when I take the picture, I try to put me in it, you know, not like physically me, but my whole everything. Like I try to capture I feel as though like everything has an emotion, even if it's not alive.
I like
if
that.
It's still, so everything has an emotion, and I want to capture that emotion. So if someone see this picture, I want them to be like, ooh, you know, I feel something from this picture. I just don't want them to be like, But it just takes me to a peaceful place, and I'm happy. And it's like when I'm filming and when I'm on set, I'm sitting there. Sometimes my director be like, Hall, come on. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I was zoned out. I was into it. I was into the filming, because now, like, since I've been taking pictures and photography and film and doing filmmaking, it's like I look at everything different now. Like, so if I'm looking at a film, I'm not just looking at the film. I'm not looking just at the actors. I'm like, man, did you see the way he angled that? I'm like, did you see how he just captured? Oh my goodness, that is something. That's how I feel, and it's just like I can't say nothing else matters, but it takes me just to a level where it just that's it. You know?
Artist exchange. I think that's what it is. It's the artist exchange. It's the artists exchanging themselves with the actual their art, their craft. They're exchanging themselves with it, which in case, you know, produces their wonderful works. So okay, that makes sense. I like that.
Yes.
That's dope.
So what are you studying at Compton State?
Urban arts with a minor in music, so my concentration is visual arts.
Okay. Do you have any upcoming projects or anything that you would like to?
I'm working on the EP, which is way overdue, and I'm just doing more photography stuff and just helping out in any way I can with any skill that I possess that is useful to that person at that point in time.
Okay. As far as so where can we find y'all? You know, like social media, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr. I don't have a Tumblr. I'm just saying.
I know nothing about Tumblr.
Me neither. When it comes to Tumblr, what?
Right. Facebook. So.
Right, Tumblr.
I used to be on Facebook heavy, but like ever since African parents took that over, I was like, I'm outie. Because I remember one time I was just chill. I put a video of me dancing, and my mom calls me from work at like 11 midnight. Like, I'm going to need you to take that stuff down from Facebook. I was like, oh no, we got it blocked.
Wait, is she watching now? Is she gonna?
No, she's at work. She can't work now. she can't see them when she watch.
Kudos.
Right, it's always like that when it comes to social media. Like your parents, like I remember my mom first started social media. I was like, Man, you don't know, because I always like that. I talk to my cousins like, man, my mother sent me a friend request. I ain't accepting none of that, bro. I'm like, dang. Like why?
Real quick, can I say thank you to everybody who's tuning in on a live right now? I'm seeing a lot of familiar names. I appreciate the support, y'all. King May Extreme S, can they get a birthday shout out? Happy birthday to you. I don't know you.
That's my homie. Yes,
oh,
we're
okay.
gonna be together.
Birthday, King May Extreme.
And happy birthday.
You know, many blessings to you.
Brian, and just everybody tuning in. Thank you. I really appreciate the support. We here for it.
Yes. So, just a question, because it's just a lot been going on in my mind personally. As far as the community, how do you feel as though, like, what you do as your craft or whatever your craft is, how do you feel as though that you can help out the community or giving a special word or helping someone out by what you do?
You can go first.
I always go first.
Oh okay. I mean, for now, for me right now, it's just being transparent, because I've learned that transparency kind of goes a very, very long way when you're dealing with human beings, or just anything that has to do with emotions or feelings. Like, if someone can feel the see and feel the transparency that is coming from you, it's like, I can relate to this guy on any level, or this person is and it's through his art. So my music is more like generalized, but it's going to speak about something specific, but in a general way. Like, everyone can take something from it and just be like, okay, cool, this might have not related to me, but this particular line made me feel some kind of way. And so right now I can't technically, besides giving back my time, I can't really give back money or anything right now. I'm a college student.
Right.
Understandable.
And sometimes, you know, everybody, it's like, oh, it's always not about money, you know? It's just about, you know, giving yourself, you know, to the people, and you giving yourself. And sometimes you can make people feel much better on the inside and as a person. That's how I see it, you know.
Giving yourself is more so, it's more genuine versus money. You can give anyone money, and it's just like, you know, it's just like give someone a gift card. Why would you want to give them a gift card versus give them an actual gift that means, hey, I'm thinking about you, so here's my gift to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Money is just what it is. It's just the tangible thing that we need to survive, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. If you didn't have money, what would it be? What, screws and, I don't know, coins, some type of metal, I don't know, back in the old days type stuff. But what about you, like, far as what do you feel as though, like, how you can show a difference to the community that you live in?
My photography now, because I've been focused heavily on city photography, my photography now, it shows just not the gritty parts of Baltimore City, it shows everything. You might see the abandoned houses and a really pretty sky and some awkward church in the background. It's not just about all the death that's been happening and all the negative stigmas that's been going on. I just try to show a balance, and I do it with color. I love my Adobe, and I put color on everything. So
yes.
What do you mean you put color? Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
What do you mean, like, you put color on everything? Is there something I can see?
Oh, so my photos are over here in the box, and a lot of my photos, the color, it's color intensity. Oh, please. Thank you.
Sharing pictures, you know, these pictures are good. I wish y'all could see them.
Oh, wow. These look so good. Look at that. That looks really good. So do I just swipe? Or?
You can swipe, yeah.
But, yes, it's good that, like, you know, we be wanting to give back to the community and just trying to make change and whatnot.
These shots
and
are dope.
as far as your own, like, from, how do you, like, what's the word I can use? I hate those brain farts. Oh my goodness. As far as like your craft, like how do you see how you progress from when you first started?
To be honest, I think I've honestly come a really, really, really long way from when I first started, because I was just shooting just to shoot, and then now I didn't know how deeper or how there was much more to just taking a picture to. Until I met one of my mentors, and they would drill me and ask me questions about the pictures, and like I couldn't answer them. And I realized I was just shooting for no reason. But then now, from then I was gonna okay, if I shoot, I have to have some kind of meaning behind it, or let it stand for something, let it represent something. So from there, I said once I understood that concept, my work kind of got better and had a stronger message to deliver.
Right. And same for you.
Yes, I'm sorry, not to cut you off. I love your photos. You know what?
Beautiful.
The black and white to me is so intimate yet so intense, and you capture it well. And then the eyes and the angles, the Dutch angle, the focus, it is everything. I love it.
I'm looking at yours. The way your eyes, you have an eye for light.
Thank you.
The way that what's the one I saw with the tunnel?
Right, because it's like everyone that takes pictures, they have their own uniqueness about them when they have their own way of capturing it. That's different.
And you said that. I feel like you have an eye for the shadow in a shot. This is
those black and whites are they're dope, like the real kind.
I just saw something that caught my eye.
But you know what? But we'll be right back after this commercial break on the Artist Exchange Radio. I am your host, Hollywood, and we have our co-host,
Sweet Baby.
We'll be right back at you.
Some of those photos I took when I went.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Hey everybody, check out what you missed on the one and only Be Inspired Radio Show. Our topic tonight is Spirit of Thanksgiving. And I have in the studio with me my husband, Titus James. Woo!
Titus! Hello. Titus James. Titus!
We up here. This man. We like off the chain because we not, it's right before. Like I say, it's right before a holiday. Nobody, when you at work, nobody's. Everybody's thinking about that plate they're gonna get and their take-home plate.
Right now, people are mapping out their the logistics of like the houses that you go to, because there are some houses that you go to for breakfast in the morning.
Right.
That's just me.
Right.
And then there are houses that you go to early. Like Brandy Mom, she likes to get you in there early, so that's like 3 o'clock.
That's early.
Yeah, that's early.
For some people,
that's not. Her aunt and uncle, they have Thanksgiving at 12 noon.
So getting brunch.
Yes.
It's full dinner. It ain't brunch. It's macaroni and cheese.
Yes.
Do they go out after
12 noon?
Do they go out after?
Sometimes, nope.
Oh, they want you to leave?
No, they sit there, they eat, they like
talk.
Play games, talk. That's it.
Well, I guess it's better than having it at night, because then it's late.
I mean, you be sleepy all day. I mean, because you sitting there, you eating all day.
And then the game come on.
In Virginia, they start early in the morning with waffles and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But the waffles don't start all the way straight through dinner. They still making waffles, frying fish all day long.
Laugh that loud.
But then there's everything else in there too, turkey and all that the regular stuff. But they frying fish and making waffles all day long.
They never stop.
It's like fish, waffles, it's fried potatoes, all kinds of stuff.
What
all
happened
day
to the
long.
rest of the Thanksgiving food?
That's what I'm saying. No, all of that is there.
That's there.
But the special part about it is that everybody's coming because they want to eat a piece of fish.
Oh, okay.
Or they want a waffle.
Oh, okay.
So you be there all day long. You eat your waffle, your fish, and then you go and sit down somewhere and you play games and stuff. And then you come back later on if you want another waffle. Got the iron's hot.
They just keep it going.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back. This is your host, Hollywood, on the Artist Exchange Radio. We have our co-host,
Sweet Baby. Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
And we have our special guests. I'm going to let them introduce themselves again, warm it out.
Hey everybody, it's Jayzie Baby. _is_photos on Instagram. Please like, share, love, do everything.
Oh, because my turn. Oh, good day, good evening. It's your boy, Mr. Charming, a.k.a. Mr. No Stressing. Coming through. If not, why not? I just want to say hi to my sound engineer, Rodney, for tuning in, and my big sis, Sabanena.
Yes, thank you everyone for tuning in and watching. I sent the invite out on Facebook and everyone is chiming in. I love it.
Yes,
it is so much love here in Baltimore. Like, that is amazing. The amount of support that we have, I think it goes wildly unnoticed. We support each other. It's not really put out there, but we support each other. We hold each other down. I love my city. I love the support here, honestly.
Right. And that's a good thing, because, it's like, that people out there, they're not the only ones that's trying to make it. They want all of us to make it.
And that's what it's about.
Right. Grab one. If you're going up, grab the other one by the hand and bring them with you. And I like that. And Baltimore is showing love and support It really show you how your city is and how the news portray Baltimore. Oh, is this violence here? Is this violence there? But you know what gets me? They don't show the actual goodness that's in Baltimore. They always want to show the negative. Like, yo, show the positive. Go to this spot. See what's going on here. Like Poets for Dinner. They don't know about that. You know, September 9th about the Sticky Bun Festival. Appreciate the arts. It's like all this good love, and it's like,
because that's not what they want. The media is going to go after all the negativity so they can get their ratings up, but that's crap to me, because look at this right here. We're all connecting, and there's so much support and energy in this room that is crazy.
And also people here, you know, just the support that we've seen tonight on this show, it's not always a crab in a barrel mentality. I see a lot of people even from here being negative about Baltimore. No, put all of that stuff to the side. Everybody can eat. We all here, we doing this together. Support each other, uplift one another, and don't take on that crab in a barrel mentality because that's what you think it is. Help the next person. It's enough out here for everybody. You know, like Hollywood said earlier, Baltimore is small, and it's a family. And you know, like I said earlier, as many times as I ran in the Jayzie over the past couple of months, you know, now she ain't here on the show that I'm co-hosting. So it's enough out here for everybody, and just show love and be positive and just, you know, love each other.
Absolutely. And that's the best thing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I love those.
To add on to, I'm sorry. Oh, to add on to what you're saying, I've noticed that about Baltimore. Like, Baltimore really shows love to like their own people, and it's crazy. You'd be surprised. You're like, oh wow, I didn't know we love ourselves this much. When you see people coming out to like events like us, it's deep. And as you said, it's like the media will portray like the negative sides, and just forget that good things actually happen, and it happens now. That's kind of like a personal thing too. Like, people as human beings, we have this thing of we can't see past our problems, and just because like you always have this mentality, like you have to think about it this way. Yesterday you had a problem of worrying about how you were gonna get past yesterday, and today's today. So like, and we forget that yesterday we were just worrying, and somehow we made it through, and just again we're worrying again. And it's like, chillax, bro. You know,
everything's gonna work out. You know, and like, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people probably think that things don't work out, but if you know, just stay strong, like, you know, like you just said, pretty much things are going to work out. And if you stay true to that and keep the faith and knowing that it is going to work out, and you already planting the seed that everything is going to be all right.
Absolutely.
And you know, we don't plant that seed, then how can we actually, you know, keep moving forward? And by us knowing that we can make it through this day, and I can make it through this day, and just keep moving forward to grow stronger and become a better person, intellectual and everything. Like, you're doing greatness, you know.
Mr. Charming, we have talked about your photography, but where can we hear some of your music?
I was about to get to that.
Yes, definitely.
You talking singer, drummer, like
guitars right there. I mean, you know, might as well.
I mean, I was told to bring, just in case that opportunity came up. I don't mind playing for you guys. To be very honest, I've been working like underground, low, just to try to get things together, but I don't have necessarily anything concrete that I would say is like a serious project I worked on. So all I have out right now is just a YouTube channel, and I'm a partner with YouTube, so I haven't put anything up in a while because of school. So the whole summer was just me working on the whole EP, and I finally got the first single down, and it's finalized, but it's not like finalized.
Awesome. So okay, as far as your EP, like, what is it based on? Like, what is it about?
The EP is more of a personal, a companion like project. Like, this is the first time I actually get to work with people, because most of the time, majority of my like career path, I've always like worked alone and just actually did things for myself, made the beat, produced, write the stuff. But like now it's more like I've opened up to like the possibility of teaming up with other people and seeing how people's ideas, and when we mix energy, what we can produce. And it's been a very eye-opening and very like beautiful thing to work with. So I had a chance to work with one of my sisters and my bro, and we all worked together and we created a single, and it was by accident. And the funny thing is, I met my pianist because of the fact that I decided to finally kind of like break out this summer and actually go out and expose myself. So I'm new to the Igbo. My tribe is Igbo.
Are you Igbo tribe?
Yeah, Nigeria. So yeah, So I'm new to the Igbo tribe in the DMV. I finally opened up and like, oh, we're having this talent show. I came through. I met the pianist, and the second round of the competition, he played for me. Ever since then, we became really cool and became friends. One day, he came over to the house, and he heard the beat I was working on. He's like, hey, can I try something? I was like, once again, it's just me, first time learning to work with people. I was like, all right, you know what? Go ahead. I can't see what damage could be done. He did a bass line, and I was like, oh, snap. All right, let's work on this then. And then that's how the first kind of single kind of came along, and my sister was there with us, and we like worked on it. And people who have heard the song, I was like, are shocked. So I'm kind of happy about it. So but it will be out on Apple Music and SoundCloud and YouTube. So by the time it drops, so it just got finalized today because I have a deadline. So thank you. So my deadline is this 9/29. So my birthday is September 29th. So I was like, okay, by the first month it should be finalized. By mid-September we should have it out on social medias and anything that we can get it out, and then before my birthday it should at least be out, so we can have something to celebrate twice.
Yes, okay. That's definitely looking out for that.
Yes. I was hearing you saying, far as like when you say you just started coming out with your, like you finally just like opened up with it. Like what made you come to the point like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and actually come out with it, like with letting my music be heard or actually singing and whatnot?
Hey, what's up, Nobelin? Sorry.
It's okay.
That's funny. It was her. She's the president of the Igbo Amaka, and this is where I actually first did my introduction to the Igbo community. It's funny that I was just talking about it, she just signed in. She asked me, she was one of the hosts in the contest, and I came through and I performed. And I came in second place, and then from there I got a 1-year modeling and talent contract with Angels Nation. So from there it was like, okay, cool. But what really made me was my friend. My friend was like, bro, you gotta let people know. You gotta come out. You gotta do stuff. You gotta like show yourself. And I mean, I'm a laid back. I'm like, man, just like it's cool. I'll just do whatever. They're like, nah, you gotta come out. Like this summer, bro, we're not gonna let you be in the house. So. They forced me to come out, and everything's been working out pretty well.
Okay, that's awesome. That's good. All these people. Man, that's so many. It's good. It's a good thing that you actually, you're actually showing the world now that what your talent is and what you can actually do, and that's a good thing because now you're opening the doors for other people, and actually you can open the hearts of other people and minds, and you can actually help them go forward through your music. You know what I'm saying? So, but actually, we'll be right back with you after this commercial break on the Artist Exchange Radio. I am your co-host, Hollywood. I am your host, Hollywood. We have our co-host,
Sweet Baby.
And we'll be right back at you. Okay.
Man, it is what it is. Man, it is what it is. Well, it is what it is.
This Fly T Miles, also known as Tyree Miles, and Mr. Miles the Raya.
Hip Hop K, check us out every Friday on Be Exposed Radio at 9/11.
Coming to y'all soon.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something, and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait. Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Hey everybody, this is your girl, the one and only, Thick Cows. Check us out every Saturday from 5 to 7, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
Oh, recently?
Yeah.
I was talking about overall. No, two.
Two? That was Uber.
That wasn't Uber.
Yeah.
That wasn't. Yeah, that was Uber.
That situation with Uber, I think you told us about.
But
this guy, you know, my whole thing is pay attention. You know, I don't know if this dude was trying to get home or something, but he was speeding. Now I'm with the flow, like, you know, do your thing. But when you taking me out of my way and you speeding, little suspect, trying to get my butt.
Like the Clemson guy from the Ohio State game.
Trying to
what?
Yes. Yeah. Now, he picked me up from my job, right? And I'm telling him where to go. He refused not to go. And you're speeding. So I'm thinking, this is me. I'm in the back seat. He's speeding. I'm like, he trying to take me in an alley somewhere. You know. And so I'm a little uncomfortable. So I'm noticing, I'm looking at the GPS. It's telling him to go this way. He's going this way. And I'm like, wait a minute. You taking me out of my way. I know I curse like a sailor, but
I do too.
There's sometimes you just don't curse. And this one time was that. Hey, look, yo. I'm only going by what the GPS, yo. No real shit.
Oh. Wow.
Okay. Artist Exchange. The Artist Exchange. The Artist Exchange. The Artist Exchange.
The Artist Exchange.
Artist Exchange Live.
The Artist Exchange. The Artist Exchange.
The Artist Exchange.
Starts now.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Special guests in here. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves once again.
Hey y'all, it's Jayzie Babie. _is_photos. Please like, share, and love.
Okay. I want to say, I'm Mr. Charming, aka Mr. No Stressing, coming through. If not, why not?
Hey, for all the listeners out there, if you would like to call in, the number is 410-702-5657. The number is 410-702-5657. So Jay, I'm coming back to you. You know about these massages, right?
Sure. What's up?
What school did you go to for massages?
Baltimore School of Massage. Graduated 2010. Top 10% of my class.
Top 10%.
Yeah, definitely.
So you the truth.
Listen, I put that work in day and night. I was not playing. I took nothing less than a B+.
Hey, I feel you on that. That's how I felt when I was going to Academy Art University. I was like, you know what, man, I don't even want nothing below an A.
Listen,
something like that. Because if I did, I'd be like, I can't do this, man. I need to keep my good grades. Got to keep my good grades.
Good grades mean good grants. Good grants mean more money. More money means exposure. In some way, some fashion, they all tie in together. So
yes,
I'm here for it.
Hey,
That's the interesting thing about that. And like when I see the difference between like the African culture and like the black culture, like you just said good grades means good grants. In the African house, like good grades means you're not getting killed. Like there's no such thing as like what? Like, oh, Dad, I got a 96. Oh, so the people that got 100, do they have two heads? Alright, Rob, got you.
Oh, man, so what is how is it like the difference between like Nigeria and America?
Oh, there's certain things we can't do, and that like things that blew my mind coming to America is extra credit. I don't know what like back home there's no such thing as extra credit. You failed. Oof. There's no if you can do this and get some extra credit and make it up. No, bro, you failed. Back home there's no such thing as everybody comes first. There's only one person who came first in class. Not everybody can get an A. So it's either only one person got an A and you got a B. So like, and they'll let you know. They'll put it on the board. Oh, he came first. Second, third, you came 27th. Like it's just like things here is just different. So certain things like kind of shocked me, and I was like, wait, you're telling me I can fail and still make it up? I was like, say no more.
This is a steal.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, where this been at?
What is extra credit?
Right. Also, I've been looking at your necklace, and one of my friends, he's actually from Nigeria, but the necklaces also mean a lot. like one, he had a necklace on, and he was a chief.
Yes.
So
most chiefs wear them. Yeah. Shoot. Most chiefs wear them, and it's because I know I'm gonna get roasted for this because most of people and noblins probably listen to like, yeah, go ahead and mess up. You're not gonna hear the end of this, so forgive me if I mess up in advance. Yeah, it's mostly a tribal and a culture thing, like chief's word or chief's wife, which is called a lolo. Lolo. I just say my accent because they're gonna roast me too. So they wear it. It's just to signify like a status, like where you're gonna. And some of them are different. There's the ones with the horns, and there's like
the horns at the bottom of them.
And some the white ones, the red ones, and they all mean different things. And I can't really explain or go deep into them.
Well, that's understandable. That's understandable. So wow, just again, just went right out my head. Oh my goodness. So Jay, like, what's my question? Help me out, sweet baby.
I have a question. Brandon, like, do you have a brand? Like, is your photography under a brand name, or are you just like freelancing right now?
Well, the brand name I'm hoping to make finalized is As Is Photos, because As Is me. Jayzie Somerville is photos. So that's what I'm working hard to make solid.
Okay.
Freelancing, yes, definitely. I will travel from here to Kingdom Come for photos. This is true. I have and I will. And yeah, but that's what I'm trying to get at right now.
Okay. Mr. Charming, do you have a brand for your photography, or are you just freelancing, right now?
I freelance, but my first name is Akajiaku, which is aka J-I-A-K-U, and means the hand that holds wealth. So I was like, okay, how can I kind of put that into my photography? Even though when I told my my mentor, he was like, if you put that, you probably wouldn't get hired by most white people. I was like, because I took the first letter of my name is AK, and so I was like, oh, it's shot by AK. So it's kind of like a play on where it's like, wait a minute, like, what does he really do? Like, so but I kind of like rocked it, and he was jokingly saying that, by the way, in case there's anybody white listening, thinking like,
disclosure.
Yeah. If I get in trouble, like, oh, so you said that. So, but the brand, that'd probably be the brand, but the original brand will be Afromatic.
Okay.
Afromatic is kind of like the family oriented idea that was kind of put into my heart from God. Like, okay, I've been trying to. I thought that was the name I was going to name my EP, Afromatic, but I was like, I feel like if I'm opening more to like a family or a branch name, like how they have like, I'm trying to think, like Young Money, Cash Money kind of thing like that, but it's not strictly for music. But Afromatic doesn't mean that you have to be African, but it's just kind of like under that diaspora of like black art and black stuff, and just it's something we could all fall under. So I'm trying to hybrid it where I can have artists from photographers to dancers to musicians to filmmakers to writers, and just under that kind of branch. So right now it's just musicians so far.
How important do you think branding is to an artist's success?
It's very important.
Absolutely. Without the proper branding, it's like you have less marketable credits, and that's what you really want to achieve, is being able to market yourself and be known. So once you be able to look at your logo and say, oh, that's As Is, that's Jayzie. You know what I mean? Like, it's so very important. It's crucial, actually.
Very crucial. Like, branding, that's what my boss teaches me. Like, oh, you got to brand, because that way, I'm trying to think of somebody who has like a strong brand. Like, if you just hear it off the bat, you can know, oh, that's it. So I'm trying to think I can.
Something like McDonald's, when you see like the golden arches, when you hear about the fries, oh, McDonald's, you know what I mean?
I'm loving it,
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I'm not loving it though. They be overcooked, and then my ice cream machine never working, so I really they kind of make me hate it at the moment.
Like, branding is a huge thing. Like, it took me a while to brand Mr. Charming. Like, I literally had to like push and like embody the whole character, like, of being like, people don't understand, like, oh, Mr. Charming is a whole different person from Akajiaku. Like, Akajiaku is a whole different person from Mr. Charming, and sometimes people kind of get that confused, especially when it comes to like relationships that I've been in. People the girls most likely fall for Mr. Charming rather than AK, and it's kind of like, and they get surprised, like, oh, it's not me, bro.
So you have like two personalities when it comes to it?
It's just when I'm on stage, when it comes to like social events, or when it comes to like stuff like this, this is I usually try to give a good mix when it comes to interviews, but when I'm performing, you have strictly Mr. Charming, like the smooth ladies guy, wink at you, right, kind of stuff.
Wink and point.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
I used to do, that's the funny thing that you did, like that is the guy who just been there for like my freshman year in college. I went around campus. I go to HBCU. For the guys people in like Compass State University is the HBCU. It's the greatest HBCU. Just putting it out there, just in case. But my freshman year I went around speaking with a British accent. That's kind of like the Mr. Charming character, like the whole entire time. And people be like, "Oh my God, there's a black African British guy on campus."
I'll be doing the same. That's not even not. Like, hello, so good evening, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I'll be talking like this, and I'll go into the bookstore and be like, "Oh, is it possible that I can buy this by any chance?" They be like,
because
they be doing it. I'm like, I don't work from
It's working out. It's working.
Like you go in like Royal Farms, like, "Oh my goodness, you know, you got some chicken in there."
You know what I'm saying, man? And it's like, and my best friend's like, "You guys know he's Nigerian, right?"
I'm like, "Oh, come on, man, it's gonna blow my cover like that."
Like that character, so like that's the Mr. Charming, like the funny, happy, entertaining guy, and then Akajiaku is kind of like the older brother, the boyfriend, the son, the best friend, the lover. That's just me, and then I kind of like split them apart, and so I try not to bring it home,
right?
Because then I kind of like that's to people, which is a funny thing, because people are like, okay, you do these things for most of your females fans, and would you do the same thing for your girlfriend? And it's always a tough answer, because it's like no, because most of the time I want my significant other to literally be my piece. Because that's just me being somebody completely else. Right. And like I just want to come up with something different. Like my significant better be like a whole marine biologist and not have nothing to do with music. So I want to come up and you tell me about fishes and how a shark almost ate you, and I'd be like, what?
True. So do you feel as though, like, just a general question for everyone, don't you know how we have our names we go by, our real names, and then our actual alias names? Do you feel as though, personally, when you go by your alias, do you feel as though you're a different person?
Yes. Absolutely. Definitely. Yeah. No one really knows me by my government name, so when I say it, they're like, wait, what is it? Say it again?
Like what?
Everyone knows me as Jayzie. Jayzie Babie, Jayzie B. Everyone knows me as Jayzie, but you know, my government is my more professional, more hi, good evening, about this check. You know, that's usually me. So yeah, there's two different people.
Personally, Sweet Babie is not a new name. Mm-hmm. That is a name that got me in trouble when I was in a relationship. So I had to retire Sweet Babie for a while because
I put you on the shelf for a second.
Yeah, Sweet Babie had to go on the shelf for a while.
How did he get you in trouble?
Because Sweet Babie is this. Sweet Babie is, you know, Sweet Babie is the one. Right. Sweet Babie is the one that's
confident and she owns it. Like,
yes.
When you said this, were you like talking about?
And I was talking about this.
She's talking about her titties, because you cannot see it. You cannot see it. I'm helping you, give you visual aids.
So that's Sweet Babie. Sweet Babie is the one that's writing erotic poetry and painting the earrings and on a radio show and Zakiya is the one that's like, oh well, hey everybody, and I'm in the corner as Zakiya. So yeah, Sweet Babie is definitely it was time to resurrect that name, and I feel like it fits, it works.
Okay.
And that's how I feel like as far as Hollywood, when I'm
I was about to ask about that.
That's what I was waiting for.
Hollywood, a cop and stay, older man.
It's actually Hollywood with a U instead of an O.
Oh, Hollywood.
So it's because my last name is Hall, so I put Hollywood in there.
Okay.
But it still represents the same thing though. But it's like I feel like I do acting full time, so I'm always on set. Also, I'm doing filming, so I'm always doing stuff pertaining towards Hollywood, and that's pretty much how I just sit one day like, you know what, man, I'm gonna call myself Hollywood. My friend was like, nah, don't do that. I'm like, why not? Because it's crazy. I said, that's exactly why I'm gonna do it.
I like that.
So I came up with the name Hollywood, and it feels like when I'm Hollywood, I'm always entertaining somebody. I'm always sitting there talking, geeking, laughing, trying to make somebody laugh. I don't care if I'm walking down the street. But somehow I carry a conversation with a regular person to try to entertain them, and then when I'm Damonn, when I'm to myself, I'm just literally sitting back, chilling, just thinking, just writing out stuff like
that's usually how it is.
This is it. And then I'm back around people. Hey guys, what's going on? Whoa, let's get it. They're like, you a fool. I'm like, yeah, I know. They call me weird. Every time somebody say I'm weird, I just say I say thank you. You know, lets me know I'm different. I'm not normal. So you know.
What is normal? Normal is
normal stuff when you stuff. Normal doesn't exist when you're an artist. Like you're not normal. It's not you're not in a bad way, but like your mind just functions at a different level. You just
right. Normal is the one where you're in a box and you have confinement and you can't really do too much. When you're not normal, you're free, you're open, you're vulnerable, you're expressing who you really are. Right. Normal is boring.
Transparent. Yeah, I always say normal is boring. Normal is bland. That's what I used to say. Yes. So do we normally have a question we ask? So like what advice would you give your 17-year-old self?
Whoa.
You see in unison. Can we do that one more time? What advice would you give your 17-year-old self?
Whoa, 17 me was a life-changing year.
Right.
17 things happened that were just 17 I lost my mom in high school. So
sorry to hear that.
It was really a time where I can't even say I was trying to find myself. I didn't even know what a myself was. It was definitely a really strange and awkward time period. At the same time, I also realized that I can find love in other things, such as, like I said, the photography.
Right.
I didn't cling to it right then and there, but I was inching to it. I just couldn't quite understand it because at the time it wasn't photography, it was just taking pictures. Whereas now photography is something completely different. It's what it is. And 17-year-old me would have been like, wait, what? No, it's taking pictures, and left it at that.
Right.
If there's anything I could tell myself, it would be who you are. No matter what your uncomforted part of you might be who you are, live in your truth, because at the end of the day no one else can do for you or hold you down the way that you can.
Right.
And I know that now.
Right.
What would I say to my 17? That's a funny thing that you picked on, because I didn't really start being Akajiaku didn't really start being Akajiaku till 18, because growing up with but before I go on and say shout out to my lovely sister Chubogu who just tuned in, and my bro Danny. Thank you guys for your support. Appreciate you. Ronnie. I got 30 seconds. All right, let's kill it. So what would I say to my 17-year-old? Like, oh, bro, take your time. I honestly rushed through things because of the fear of people don't understand the power of the fear of African parents. I didn't stop to smell the flowers. Nothing. I just went through life so because I was always afraid of my dad would always come and group everything away from me. And when I turned 18 and I graduated from high school and I tried to look back and reminisce, I was like, oh wow, I have nothing to look back on.
Wow.
That's what really got me into photography. So I started capturing moments just for my own peace of mind.
Absolutely.
And then music was just a right to remind me of certain things and certain things, how things felt, how I want them to feel, and how I want people to feel, because sometimes we just move through life so fast and we forget the little things to just stop and just enjoy what is right in front of us. So that was kind of that's my advice, is that, and don't stop for anything, and nothing can stop you if you don't stop for anything. That would be my advice.
Right. Yes. And on that note, we'll be right back after this commercial break on the Artist Exchange Radio. I am your host, Hollywood, and our co-host,
Sweet Baby.
We'll be right back at you.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
Do yourself a favor and listen to this hilarious flashback on Charm City Direct Radio Show.
You know me. I eat like this all the time. Do I gain any weight? No, at all. You can have my belly, right? I'm giving away body parts. Somebody said they need a butt. Somebody said
I can use a little extra tissue there.
I can pop it right now.
He out here giving out butt cheek donations.
Hey everybody, it's your girl, the magical glow getter herself, Anissa Maureen, co-host of the Charm City Direct Radio Show. Catch me and the rest of my team every Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
Artist Exchange. The Artist Exchange. The Artist Exchange.
Check out this flashback of the Artist Exchange radio show on BeExposedRadio.com.
Joining us right now is Mr. Antonio Long. He was one of our first See Baltimore artists. That tour is actually under construction, and we're doing some revamping and making sure the foundation is solid.
Yes.
So we haven't forgotten about it. So December we kind of took a pause, and we'll be back up and running in January. My mind is gone. Food. I need food. If you're in the downtown Baltimore area and you have a cheeseburger in your hand, definitely stop past the studio, give me a call, and let me know where you are, and I'll meet you wherever you are.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back to Artist Exchange Radio. I'm your host, Hollywood. We have our co-host,
Sweet Baby. Happy Friday, everybody.
Real quick, we have a caller in. No, he hung up. Okay. Well, before we do go to in this one beautiful good night,
real quick, can I stop hanging up?
Right.
Don't hang up. We here. We want you to call in. It's the second caller that hung up. Don't do that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's okay though. We still love you. You know. But go ahead for the our special guest. Give y'all names one more time and where they can find you on social media.
Definitely. This is Jayzie Babie. On IG, it's as_is_photos. Twitter is at Jayzie Shoots. JZIESHOOTS. Facebook is JZIE_B_photography. So please like, share, love, purchase prints. Let me know. Yeah.
Yes.
And my name is, I go by Mr. Charmin, aka Mr. No Stressing, coming through. If not, why not? You can find me and follow me on Instagram at Mr. __. So that's MR__CHARMINGG for God's good, for coming through. So yes. Once again, Mr. Charmin. So same thing, that same entire name. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. Like I'm rambling on, but once again is MR__CHARMINGG, and that's for my Twitter, my Facebook, and my Instagram. And if I do follow back, I'm not that kind of guy. I'll follow you back, but I have the app to let me know if you don't follow me, so you will get unfollowed.
Yes, and those who want to follow me, I am on Instagram at King Hollywood. Is KINGHULLYWOOD. King Hollywood on Instagram, and my Facebook is Damonn Hall.
And on Instagram, you can find me at Galactic Zach. That's GALATICZAK. You can also follow Appreciate the Arts on Instagram. That's at appreciate_the_arts. You can follow Appreciate the Arts on Facebook, Appreciate the Arts, and you can follow me on Facebook, Zakiya Ayanna. And I'm on Twitter. I'm trying to get back into Twitter, and my Twitter is at @BeMorePoet. I should probably make everything
just like,
align everything. I'm all over the place, but
it's really hard to do though.
So would you like to tell them about the Sticky Bun Festival?
Yes, the Sticky Bun Festival. I've been talking about it for months now, and it's finally upon us. Next weekend at the Why Not lot from 4 to 8 p.m. in the heart of Station North will be the first annual Sticky Bun Festival presented to you by Appreciate the Arts, hosted by Nate of the Artist Exchange. It's a visual arts festival, music, poetry. Please bring your family, your friends, come out and support our vendors. There will be food, there will be merchandise, there will be music, poetry, art, and just come and have a good time. Again, that is next Saturday from 4 to 8 p.m. It's free 99. Like, that's how I've been reminding everybody. Free 99 on September 9th, 2017 from 4 to 8. Again, it's at the Why Not lot in the heart of Station North at North and Charles Street.
Okay. There you go. You heard it from I Am Your Host at... Let's rewind this real quick. I just got all my words just mixed up. I am your host at the Artist Exchange Radio, and this is your co-host,
Sweet Baby. Thank you for listening.
And don't forget, what you hear next is It Is What It Is Radio.
We're rewarding you for something you already do. Listening to us. It's Radio